Yeah. Check my motor running through the cold dark night, building up a vision with a sharp new sight, pushing every limit till I reach the peak height. Watch the city glowing with a neon gold light, keeping all the focus in this heavy work zone. Throw away the static on my shiny black phone, claiming every victory on the diamond paved gold throne. Heart is getting tougher like a solid gray stone, making all the rules in a strictly loud way, knowing that the winners are the ones who stay, living every second like a game we must play, putting in the effort just to make it pay. Never let a hater try to fix the price, rolling for the future with some lucky red dice, keeping all the jewelry looking cold like fresh ice, walking through the fire for some really good advice, plotting every motion for the heavy long secret scheme, catching every flicker from a bright neon laser beam, running through the engine with a lot of steam, winning with the brothers on a very tight team. Take a little journey on a very fast ride, keeping all the brothers on the winning dark side, opening up the gates for a world truly wide, swallowing the ego but I keep the deep pride. Every single movement is a little bit too fast, giving every speaker such a heavy loud sonic blast, making sure the legacy is going too long last, looking at the shadows that the city will cast, chasing for the glory but I never want fame, making sure the world will always know my name, changing all the rules of a very dirty game. Energy is wild and it is something they take. Listen to the rhythm when the people all shout, throw away the logic of a tiny small doubt, finding the direction on a very long travel route, breaking every barrier when I am heading right out, keeping up the magic with a very steady flow, looking at the skyline with the silver neon glow, putting on a performance for a very big show. Everything is moving and the people all will know, making every motion with a spirit so very bold, turning all the metal into heavy solid bright gold, keeping every promise when the world gets very cold, gripping on the future with a very strong hold, making sure the melody is a really big hit, keeping every party looking bright and also incredibly lit, wearing all the fashion with a very tight fit, giving every challenge just a little tiny small bit, looking at the data on a very high screen, chasing after paper in the color of the green, keeping all the business looking very, very sharp, clean, dominating every single moment of the whole local scene, shooting for the ceiling like a burning hot star, racing through the canyon in a very fast car, seeing all the vision from a distance very far, raising up the level in the very high bar, thinking of the strategy within the quiet calm mind, searching for the treasure that the others cannot find, being very different in a very rare unique kind, moving through the city like a very fast wind, looking at the details of the very sharp dress, cleaning up the static in the very heavy mess, handling the weight of the very heavy hot press, playing for the future like a game of chess, pouring all the flavor in a very big cup, climbing up the mountain and heading way, way up, getting to the money for a very big setup, watching all the energy as it starts to erupt, sacrifice the comfort for a very big game, dancing in the middle of a very heavy rain, pushing through the struggle and the very sharp pain, breaking every link of a very heavy iron chain. Doing every movement as the absolute and total best, driving down the highway to the very wild west, never taking minutes off a very little short rest, keeping all the secrets in a very heavy chest, running every lap on a very long dusty track, never looking over at the people in the back, putting all the hundreds in the very large stack, keeping all the leather looking very deep matte black, feeling like a bird because I am finally free, looking at the wonders that the others cannot see, leveling the power to a very high degree, growing up the roots of a very tall tree, sailing all the ocean in a very big boat, wearing every winter with a very heavy fur coat, looking at the clouds as they very lightly float, singing every lyric with a very powerful high note. We start the engine now and lead a block, my rhythm hitting hard just like a heavy rock, the city lights are ticking on a steady clock, unlock the vault because I finally broke the lock. I stack the paper high and build a throne, this kingdom that I made is strictly mine alone, the frequency is peeking through every single zone, you hear the power surging through a golden tone, don't try to catch me while I run fast, the shadows of my struggle remain in the past, This vision that I carry is built to last. A wider net for greatness is what I cast. We lighten up the sky with the neon glow. The energy is rising and we start to flow. There is no limit to where we can go. Believe me when I say we run the show. The vision getting clear with every single stride. I keep the fire burning deep inside my pride. The waves are moving fast on a rising tide. There is nowhere for those weak souls to hide. My leather jacket feeling like a second thick skin. I calculate the moves so I can always win. The digital reality is where we all begin. Throw away the ego and the original sin. I focus on the vision while the haters lie. I never let a golden moment pass me by. My ambition is the reason why I fly high. I watch the silver jets across the violet sky. The diamonds on my neck are dancing in light. I stay awake and grind throughout the whole night. I handle every single heavy pressure with my might. The future that I see is looking very bright. I see the neon colors through a velvet flare. I notice that the people only wanna glare. I know that my success is finally waiting there. I play the game but always playing very square. I keep on moving upward like a rising flame. I never let a critic try to own the game. I am the only one who knows my name. I build a legacy without a bit of shame. Sometimes I wonder if the world is even real. The way the cold steel makes a person feel. I keep my hands upon a custom steering wheel, closing every single major high-stakes brand new deal. I hear the bass is thumping in my chest. I put the local heavy hitters to the test. I never ever take a single second of rest. I only wanna be the absolute very best. I dodge the drama like a bullet in the street. The concrete is burning from the summer city heat. My enemies are suffering a very bitter cold defeat. I make the most complex of rhythms feel sweet. The coffee in my cup is dark and bold. I never do exactly what I am often told. My story is a treasure that is worth gold. I broke the standard and I crushed the mold. The city never sleeps and neither do my dreams. I'm ripping up the fabric of the old schemes. The light is bursting through the very dark seams. Everything is brighter than it really ever even seems. I need a little bit of my own space. I am the leader of a very different race. I never let the worry show on my face. I keep the heavy rhythm on the funky bass. I feel the power like a very young king. I am the heavy diamond on a gold ring. I am the eagle with a very wide wing. I hear the melodies that the sirens now sing. I drift away into a purple and blue haze. I spend a lot of time in a maze. The crowd is going wild in a crazy craze. I deserve the medals and the highest of praise. I'm riding on the crest of a giant wave. I am the only one that I can save. I am a master and I'm no slave. This is the only path that I will crave. The moves I make are for the family's sake. I'm swimming in the middle of a digital lake. I realize that everything they say is just fake. I'm going for the biggest piece of the cake. The heavy rain is falling on the glass pane. I am the only master of my own brain. I never let the negative thoughts cause me pain. I'm standing tall and washing off the old stain. I am the hero of a very long dream. I am the captain of a winning sports team. I am the laser in the very bright beam. I am the water in a very fast stream. The path is finally becoming very bright and clear. I have discarded every single heavy doubt and fear. The finish line is getting very close and near. I am the only person that I truly hear. The echo of the music is a soft sound. My feet are planted firmly on the hard ground. The glory that I wanted has been finally found. I am the king and I am finally crowned.